Hey folks, this is MassLive, Best of Mass judges from MassLive visiting the Wings Over Westfield. It's MassLive, Alex Barnicky, and Nick-Omalley over here.
Michelle Williams.
What did I say?
You said MassLive. I mean, I do represent MassLive.
Michelle MassLive Williams, that's your nickname. This is the first of our 4 stops on the restaurant chain's tour. We're here trying out the wings and some of the waffle fries. We're going for the signature dishes of each of the places. So, and considering how we already have a full ranking of the all the wings flavors, it's been pretty helpful in figuring out what to order. What do you guys think? So I'm going to start eating wings.
Yeah. So we have the honey barbecue, we have the Texas mesquite, and the garlic parmesan. We got a pound and a half of them in addition to waffle fries. So we're going to go ahead and dig in.
Very good. It got really quiet in here all of a sudden.
It did.
Fries are awesome.
So, me and Michelle, personally, we both coming from UMass, so we're close to the original Wings Over to the hangar, so we've been weaned on the boneless wings and the waffle fries for a long time. It's really good to see them in the contest, to see them like spreading wide enough so that they were eligible for a chain, because it'd be kind of weird to do like they wouldn't qualify for a lot of things, but to see them kind of have the big enough presence to really qualify, because it's like a Western Mass thing. You see them like, you just see them all over the place. Like, I remember not too long ago, Wings Over Chapel Hill followed me on Twitter, which was weird. So it's cool to see them like make that leap as a bigger presence, especially in the States.
What's interesting is that they've really won people over on the boneless. Like when I moved out to the Valley 7 or 8 years ago at this point, I wasn't into this idea of a boneless wing. I was like, oh, it's a chicken finger covered in sauce, but they won me over. I really like them now. So I've tried the honey barbecue. The honey barbecue is my standard order, so I know I like that. I'm gonna go for the Texas one now.
Yeah, the West Texas mesquite. That's kind of my. That's been my big. I've been converting people to that ever since I did the full wings ranking, because I hadn't really had it before and no one really talked about it. I had it, I'm like, oh, this one's really good. And so it's like, I think it's a real hidden gem of the menu, and apparently I didn't get enough people fighting me on it when we ordered this time. So,
what's your take on dry versus sauce?
I'm good. I like both. I do have bad memories of just like ordering like a Concord, like a big thing back in college, and just having like the prime ooze of all the sauces mixing together at the bottom, and like someone would leave it there overnight, would be there the next day, it smell like wing death.
Oh no, and the Concord's the one with 4 different types of wings? Oh jeez.
So Alex, what do you think? You've already gotten into them?
Yeah, I got the dry rub. The garlic parmesan's really good. I'm usually a sauce guy, but I think Nick's converted me on some of the dry rub flavors. This one's really good. And I'm going to try the mesquite next, which looks really good as well. So just finish the mesquite. Double dip.
Yes. The honey barbecue is the big, like the crowd pleaser. It's it's the most popular. It's the best of the popular ones.
Yeah. What do you think is the most popular? Like definitely honey barbecue, maybe
honey barbecue and honey mustard. I think.
Honey mustard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the golden barbecue, which is similar to honey mustard.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's different about it?
It's a little more tangy. It's not as spicy with like the mustard flavor, but it's really good. I like it a lot.
Sounds good.
And you're gonna be curious to judge Wings Over compared to the other chains, because they're so specific in what they do. They do the wings and like the waffle fries. Those are the big kind of like the main show and like the side show of what they do, and they're really specialized, especially compared to like somewhere like the 99. And so that's gonna be one of the things we're gonna have to consider in the judging. And like what they do. There's really no one else that does it. Like especially even close to what they do. So that's like a huge factor in their favor.
What's your take on value? Because I mean, some people who may not be super into wings might think that $7 for a half pound of wings can be expensive.
If you're splitting them, it can get cheap. I think it is on the more expensive side in terms of takeout, I think.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where, like, if someone wants cheap wings, they'll go to a bar that is running a special. But if they go to Wings Over because they have their flavor, they have, they like the honey barbecue, they like the cruising altitude, whatever it is. So
yeah, I think you definitely pay. You get what you pay for here, to a big extent. Like, it's not like crazy expensive, and like sometimes I go like, that was kind of heavy order of wings, and it's not the cheapest option, but it's in terms of getting boneless wings with sauces, it's among the best.
And can we talk about the waffle fries? What do you guys think about the waffle fries?
I'm a big fan of waffle fries. I like fries in general, but waffle fries are great because I'm from the Midwest. I really like ketchup, and so they're a good vessel for like eating ketchup. So they're really good here. They sometimes can be waffle fries because they're so thick can be not as crispy as you'd like, but they're good.
Yeah, I think these are perfectly crispy. They still have, the soft center in the middle and very waffle-like in that regard.
I know we're talking about before here that the other option here is like the regular crinkle fries, which aren't as good, and that's what you'll see in some instances when you order from here. I think the waffle fries is definitely like the high end. It's a top tier fry option they have here, and there's a big difference I think, especially when you do takeout. Because like the little normal crinkle fries, they don't hold up super well if you're getting takeout here. But in terms of like wings over options, like the boneless wings and the waffle fries are the two best, and that's why we went with them here.
So, how would you rank leftover quality of wings over? Like, because one thing I really like about takeout is like having leftovers for lunch the next day. Like, how do the wings hold up the next day?
They don't hold out great. I think the dry rubs definitely hold up way better than the sauces.
Yeah.
Again, like if you just leave it in the container and just like let it mellow in the sauces, it's gonna get kind of funky. But if you just if you store like the dry rubs well, even like a sauce wing well, like those can hold up, and you like put them like a sandwich. I wouldn't eat them cold or maybe reheating. So it's precarious. Depends on your taste. It's as good as the wings are, they don't reheat super well.
Right. Yeah, I asked because one of the things we're judging the wings against is pizza, and leftover pizza is one of my favorite things. So, yeah.
And I don't mind them leftover, actually. I've had them even cold out of the fridge, and I think they're pretty good. It's better with the sauced ones if you warm them up a little bit, but yeah, I mean, I think that they hold up decently well if you put them in the fridge for a few days. I like them.
I mean, deep down, the dry rubs are basically a chicken tender at this point, as I've heard from my compatriots in the office.
So, I'm guessing you guys have been able to try all the flavors we have here so far. What do you think? What's your favorite of these guys?
No, oh no.
Oh, we're back.
We're back, okay. Yeah, I'm sticking with the honey barbecue. Honey barbecue's been my favorite for more than 5 years at this point, and I really like it.
For me, my favorite of these three would be the honey barbecue as well, and that's a close second with what I usually get is the golden. This is a close second, but I do really like the mesquite that Nick told me about too. That one, it's not too spicy, it's nice and tangy, and the dry rub's really good.
For me, it's always been a tight race between the honey barbecue and the West Texas mesquite. When I did the full wings rankings, I ranked West Texas mesquite #1, and I'm a stubborn fool, so I'm sticking with West Texas mesquite.
All right. Well, do you guys have any closing thoughts that you would like to add?
We're sitting in the hangar right now, but as part of the contest, we're reviewing Wings Over, which is why we're focusing so much on the food rather than the area, because we're sitting in the hangar. And so this is going to be the focal point of what we're reviewing, because for a lot of the chains, it's just the food, and it's not really a big restaurant.
Yeah, it's where the takeout places for a lot of the chains.
Yep. So, in case anyone has questions about that, that's that answer.
Okay. Any other closing thoughts?
The food's fresh. It's really good. I recommend it.
Yeah, chicken's not too dry, so I'm happy.
Okay, great.
All right, thanks so much,
So
guys.
stick around for more Best of Mass visits today and tomorrow.